Welcome, Guardians. This is Windshear here today to talk about the Plug One fusion rifle, particularly with Sindit. Look at those stats. Beast. Talking about fusion rifles in general, are they still the best secondary to run? Of course, they've been nerfed. There's a shoulder charge fail. You will be seeing a lot of teabagging, by the way, here. They have been nerfed. You don't see them that much in Crucible for some reason still. And since the House of Wolves has dropped, the fusion rifles, to me, in my opinion, are just abysmal. The stats on them, all the base stats, granted you can reforge them, and there's some interesting perks I've yet to really try out. For example, the quick swap perk where you can get bonus accuracy for swapping to the weapon. But all in all, the base stats and all the fusion rifles I've seen lately, and forgive me for not comparing any, showing you comparisons that is, but I've dropped about 4 of them, and I'm just not wild about any of them. Stability is really low. Range is half of what this is. So, I mean, if you're just now kind of getting into Destiny, you really missed a good opportunity because the Dark Below DLC, I think, in my opinion, had the best fusion rifles. And Plug One, thank God I held on to this thing. It's just an absolute monster. And I want to show you guys some gameplay, me running with this sidearm, and explain why I pretty much make the case that this is still the best fusion rifle that you can have in the game. And by the way, Warlocks, Hunters, the Blink's out of control, guys. I mean, look at this guy. Look how he just evades multiple guys and just traverses huge distances in an instant. I mean, just really frustrating playing as a Titan. 2 of us, I mean, this guy's playing good. I mean, he's throwing a grenade, he's stemming the onslaught, he's got a shotgun out, he's ready for us to charge him, but I'm not falling for the old bait and swap trick. But I mean, it just frustrates me. One of the most frustrating things as a Titan playing is Blink. It's just, it's wholly it should be on a cooldown. And if you want to trade off, if you claim Titans are overpowered, which, you know, God would, why would you? Give me a cooldown on the shoulder charge. I don't care. Take it away. I don't care. Just get rid of the Blink. Okay, sorry, tangent there, guys. Had to go off on a tangent. But the Plug One, in particular with Sindit, if you ever drop one, if you're fortunate enough to drop one of these with Sindit and Rangefinder, you are going to be godlike. But this is good enough as it is with Sindit. But what I like in particular, I don't know if you notice the perks on it, it's got the double down perk. That's another thing that's been removed from the latest House of Wolves DLC. If you don't know, the double down perk allows you to do is when you spawned in, you had a chance of basically spawning in with ammo. So literally with this weapon, the fusion rifle, Plug One, I seldom ever have to pick up secondary ammo. Now, for some reason, the perk does not procs when you have no ammo at all. So you always have to leave at least 1 round in the magazine for it to procs. What is that word, procs? I always hear that procs. It's procs. Whatever. Look at this range. Let's see it one more time. Boom! I mean, I do this all day long with this gun. I've literally outshot snipers routinely with this weapon. Again, and where I'm not seeing today is where the new... I've just... all the fusion rifles I've used lately, I'm trying to replicate this again. I think I did not pull off that kill. All the fusion rifles today in the latest DLC just, oh my gosh, the stability. Why would a fusion rifle have low stability? They kick up like a mule. I mean, the spread's already been increased since the fusion rifle nerf. So why would you, you know, this seems like they're just bashing fusion rifles and just kind of like continuing on with status quo with shotguns. Shotguns right now are just absolutely tearing through Crucible like they always do, and there's actually some shotguns, like a Party 1, I think, or Party Plus 1, that actually are better than Felwinter's, in my opinion. They have double the fire rate, they have the same range and the same impact. So, and then you can reforge it and get your shot package and all that. So, I'm a little confused of again, that's one constant I've seen in Destiny is weapon balance. I don't know who's got that job over there. Because I think they need to make some significant tweaks. Now, how about against a group of tryhards? Look at all these exotic emblems. Every one of those emblems were players that went flawless in the Trials of Osiris last week. So here I hop into just a random rumble match against all these guys. And again, I'm just going to show you one more time and one last highlight reel of what this weapon's doing. And in this game mode in particular, it shines quite well. Oh, and there's a nice bait and switch panic nade. Hats off to you. Fusion rifle, again, in this kind of game mode, a lot of close quarters type engagements, and guys with shotguns are very predictable a lot of times. The only wild card is blink. A guy with a blink and a shotgun, he scares me as a Titan player, because again, right there, it's such an instant. For me to acquire a target visually, I have to see them. So the moment they disappear, there's a moment there where I'm having to kind of guess where they're going, then I have to move my weapon over to that direction, and it's really frustrating that because I could have, I should have killed that enemy and moved on to the next guy, but I'm still trying to acquire that guy that just disappeared from my eyes. So that's kind of where I really struggle with blink. So a guy with a shotgun and blink is a deadly combination. But again, Tactic Hero Rumble, a lot of people camp out that special ammo. Again, with my double down perk, I mean, one shot, one kill. I always seem to drop ammo on the spawn end, so it's not a big deal. But keep your eye on that special ammo, because people are really, particularly the shotgun guys, are really sticking to it. There's me out shooting a sniper. Again, the range there wasn't extreme, but I have outshot snipers at distances twice that far. And it's just humiliating. It's just disgusting, to be honest with you. I mean, this fusion rifle, there's nothing else out there like it. I've used a lot of fusion rifles. I've tried the new Monarchy ones. Again, if you can drop one with Send It, that's uber rare. Uber rare. If you ever see one of those, pay attention to those rolls. But again, now with the latest reforging and such, and the way the fusion rifle is dropping now, you're not getting the Send It perk anymore. You just get a couple generic perks in there, like accelerated coils or enhanced battery, and then you're getting, your bottom tier perk, which you're always getting something for trading off something, but there's never like a gross range without reduction in stability. You see what I'm saying? So those base stats I showed you on this weapon in the beginning were just literally every bar is nearly maxed out except for the charge rate. I mean, you never get to see that again. This isn't a video to kind of brag about, hey, you missed this, haha. No, I mean, I'm basically stating why I think this is still the best fusion rifle. And if you ever see players out here with these, give them a wide berth. Use some caution, because the one-shot range potential on this is pretty significant. It's real significant. Snipers are always predictable. I always recharge after a sniper after they pretty much camp, set up shop there. So I always kind of try to outsmart them, get a flank on them, particularly at distance. Running scout rifle here, that's another weapon class right now. It's just abysmally underpowered. I'd argue scout rifles are almost worse than auto rifles. It's real close. It's hard to say. Let me know what you guys think. Personally, if you ever use a scout rifle, if you go up against a scout with a hand cannon, you will get demolished most times, I would say. Ooh, anything. That was a good play right there. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, the fusion rifle charge, I mean, as long as you get kind of acclimated to it, even these, I've always been a fan of the lower charge rate fusion rifle with more impact and range, because there's nothing more frustrating to me than having one of those quick charge fusion rifles that shoots real quick. That's great, but if you don't drop your enemy, you're pissing in the wind. Excuse the expression, but you're not getting the job done. If it doesn't get the job done, if I can't count on it to kill in one burst, then I don't want it, because guarantee you, especially a guy with a blink shotgun combination, even if you land a shot on them and you're trying to follow up to the charge up shot again, more often than not you've expelled too much time and you're going to get demolished. So one last clip here just to kind of hit it home. Nothing really spectacular in this last clip, but just want to summarize. Plug 1, it was the Dark Below DLC fusion rifle. I'd still coin it the best fusion rifle in the game. Let me know what you guys think is your best. I mean, Plan C is good, but it's an exotic. I really can't compare an exotic to legendary. I've run with Plan C. It doesn't one-shot kill as often as this weapon does. I think the base stats and the performance overall Plug 1 are superior in Plan C, but having that instant swap ability with Plan C in charge, that's got me out of a lot of sticky situations. So that would be a strong contender for number 2. Would definitely coin Plan C the second best. So right now, if you don't have Plug 1, that would be the fusion rifle I would recommend. And whether or not you go with, again, the range or the quick charge rate, I always go with range, especially with Plan C, because again, when you utilize a quick charge option, you don't need a quick charge rate, so you're kind of wasting that second tier perk, if you know what I mean, if you use Plan C. But there it is, the try-hard Trials of Osiris team is white, courtesy of Plug 1. Hope you guys liked the video. Please like and subscribe. I will see you guys on the battlefield.